So hello guys, and welcome back to my World of Tanks replays. So today I am going down the tiers a little bit now, and all the way down to tier 3 with the British light tank, the Cruiser 3, featuring that 3.7-inch howitzer that is ranked as being tier 5 in the tech tree, and can pretty much one-shot every single tier 3, 2 and 1 tank in the game, along with a couple of tier 4s, maybe. But for the most part, every tier 3, 2 or 1 tank that you come across, this gun will munch up, providing it penetrates, of course. However, this is not going to be one of those games where I do drive around in this tank just one-shotting tier 3s, 2s and 1s, because I am in a tier 5 game and it is overwhelmingly tier 5s, as each team consists of nearly half tier 5s. So I'm going to have to be more strategic about the way that I play in this match, rather than just running up to people, derping them in the face, and just laughing at the ridiculousness of this this kind of the tier that it's in. So I'm going to give you a bit of a disclaimer. The start of this game is very boring. I'm very, very conservative, not wanting to be one-shotted by some of the other tanks they have on their team, as I've only got 240 hit points, so I start off by cowering behind this Panzer III. So I'm going to fast forward as well, just so we can get to the point where things start to get interesting. As you can see, it's rather static at the minute. That light tank 38, the Czechoslovakian tier 3, gets spotted. I take a shot and completely miss, and don't even try firing that Panzer 1C because I knew I was going to miss. Yeah, try firing that DW2, but it doesn't work. So go back to normal speed now, and as you can see, the enemy T1 Heavy and T14 are pushing the middle, which is a bit concerning, because if they manage to break through, they have a direct run at our artillery, and we need the artillery in this game. It's you just need it, really, and as you'll see later on, spoiler, artillery does come in handy. So I'm trying to get some shots at these heavies, as you can see, sucking as usual, and then a Type T34 and the artillery are spotted, and I start thinking about taking a shot at the Type T34, but then I decide to go with the AMX-13 AM, fire a shot, you see it looping over, bang, annihilated. So that's the first little bit of damage that I've done this game, all 220 of it, and it's only 5 minutes in. Not a brilliant start, but you know, it gets better. So I'm trying to loop a shot over to hit that T1 Heavy. I'm unsuccessful as usual, and then start advancing up onto this hill, because at this point I'm just sick and tired of firing, missing, and from now on I just no shits are given, really. So that T14 is spotting the cap circle, and he stops, so well, hey, I'm going to take this shot all day. Fire, hit, destroyed. So that's a tier 5 heavy tank down, and it didn't penetrate, but you know, as is the norm for howitzers, you don't need to penetrate to do damage, because the splash damage of the HE shells is enough to sometimes kill low health enemy tanks. So now I'm trying to find a shot on that T1 Heavy. He disappears and then pops up again at full tilt, and yeah, I take that shot. If I'd given that a bit more lead, that might have hit, but unfortunately I didn't, so I didn't get to kill him. that's just what these howitzers do. The same for the KV2. They just either they'll hit or they'll just go miles out of the place that you aimed them. So yeah, howitzers giveth and the howitzers taketh away. So anyway, I start to move over towards the middle, because as I said earlier on, no shits were given by me at this point. I just wanted to get some more damage in, and if I die, I die. I'm only a tier 3 tank. I shouldn't have that much of an impact on the remainder of this game, as well, my armour is pretty much non-existent when you get into tier 5 matches. The Czechoslovakian Panzer 39 appears, and I take a shot and hit him again for 123 damage, which is nice. As I say, it's all going to add up at the end of the game. Also, I would say as well, don't use howitzers to snipe. I'm just doing it because at this point I didn't care, and it seems to be working off for me. Well, no, 3 if you count the T14 long-range kills. Well, no, it's 2 long-range kills. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was 2 long-range kills, and then that Czechoslovakian tank was a long-range hit. There you go. Got there at the end. So while I was rambling on incoherently, trying to get my words out, the enemy M4 was spotted in this sort of village area, and he appears on the left, which I wasn't expecting him to. I was expecting him to stay in between those houses. So at this point, I don't know whether that M4 is using the howitzer that the M4 can equip, because if he is, he in all likelihood will one-shot me. Can't quite tell from here, but I wasn't going to risk it, so I decide I'm going to keep proxy spotting him from the other side of this railway embankment, which is allowing our T-67 to skirt around the edge and kill him for his Top Gun, may I add. And that T-67 was a good player, but as you saw there, I may be the lowest tier tank still left alive, but I still had an impact on that kill. So, you know, if you keep your tanks in play for the majority of the match, you can do some work. So the enemy AMX 105 AM artillery spotted, and I took a speculative shot at him when he disappeared off the radar. As you know, with as you've probably seen with howitzers and firing at long range, they tend to miss quite a lot. So I'm not so confident that that shot did much damage to him, as well as the fact that well, I didn't kill him, so it wasn't a direct hit. Otherwise, he probably would have been killed. But as you see there, he's appeared on 97 health, so I may have got some splash damage on him. We'll have a look at the post-battle results after and see if we did actually get some splash damage. So unfortunately, I am on the wrong side of this embankment to help out the T-67 against that Stug 3. I was thinking about it beforehand. You may have seen me move towards going over their embankment, but then I decided against it, as in all honesty, I don't know really what I was thinking. I was thinking that I didn't really want to give that Stug 3 an opportunity to shoot me without me being able to fire back at him, as he probably would have spotted me moving along there. So I decided to take the safe route and go. So I'm sitting here waiting to see if that Stug 3 is going to appear over the embankment to try and reset the cap on the KV1. So I sit here for a little bit, just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then he appears, which is good. The gamble did pay off. I thought he might still sit up on that hill trying to fire down on KV1, So as you can see here, he's trying to get over to get his gun down, and he starts moving to his right, and I decide to come over the other side, fire a shot in, and hit his tracks and damage him for 101 damage, which is great because that's tracked him. So I've moved down below him, so he won't be able to get his gun down if he stays where he is. But he manages to reset his tracks. He comes over again, and I aim a shot into his lower glaciers and hit him for 81 damage, and damage his tracks and knock them off again, which leaves him there for our griller to fire a shot and kill him. So it was worth keeping that artillery alive after all. So anyway, we'll go and have a look at the post-battle results screen now. But you could see there, I was the lowest tier tank left alive in that game, yet I was still able to have quite a significant impact on the outcome of this game. But anyway, to the post-battles results screen. So that game was good enough for my first class mastery badge in this tank, as well as the Fiver Effect medal. So that's all the medals that I got. It's not particularly dazzling, but still came out of that game with 10,867 credits and 579 XP, undoubled, as it was my first win of the day. And as we can see here, if we look over to the AMX 105 AM, which I thought that I didn't hit, turns out we did hit him for 73 damage, as well as critical damage. So, you know, howitzers, splash damage, you can still do some work with it, even if you can't see them. But if you go to the team scores and go by damage done, we somehow came third with 700 damage done. So the accumulation of damaging, or hitting I should say, these 5 tanks equaled 700 damage, and we finished third in experience earned as well. I think we'll have a quick look. No, we didn't. We finished second. Experience earned, so not a bad result really for a tier 3 tank and a tier 5 match. We did our job really, and we contributed to our team winning by one, spotting that M4 and keeping him proxy spotted for the T67 to go around and kill him, and we managed to keep that Stug 3 pinned twice at the end of the game, to prevent him from resetting the cap, and eventually allowed him to be taken out. So yeah, it was nice. In fact, there we go. 75 damage. I think that's what the Stug was left on, due to us detracking him, and that's what we got. So yeah, it's not bad really. I do like the Cruiser 2, especially with its howitzer, because even in a tier 5 game, when you're the lowest tier tank in the game, you can still have a big impact, because it doesn't matter if you don't penetrate, you can still do damage. So anyway, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this replay. If you do have any suggestions, such as anything I could have done better in that replay, or just any comments in general over what you think I could improve on, then please do put them down in the comments down below. Get my words out, as I do greatly appreciate them. Also, if you did enjoy this, please subscribe and like the video. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time.